Hello, today we are talking about a poem entitled as London. London is a poem written by William Blake. This poem reveals Blake's true thoughts about the society in which he lived. It is still universal and timeless as every society has restrictions which has placed on human lives. The speaker makes it very clear that he believes the government to have too much control and society to be stringent. The speaker wanders through the streets of London and comments on his observations. He sees despair in the faces of the people he meets and hears fear and repression in their voices. The woeful cry of the chimney sweepers stands as testaments to church, and the blood of the soldiers stain the outer walls of the monarch's residence. The night time holds nothing more promising. The cursing of prostitutes corrupts the newborn infant and sullies the marriage fears. The poem has four quatrains which alternate lines rhyming. Repetition is the most striking formal feature of this poem, and it serves to emphasize the prevalence of the horror the speaker describes. The opening image of wandering, the focus on sound, and the images of stains in this poem's first line recall the introduction to songs of innocence. But with the twist, we are now quite far from the piping postal board of the earlier poem. We are in the city. The poem titled to denote the specific geographic space, not the architectural local in which many of other songs are set. Everything in this urban space, even the natural river Thames, submits to being chartered, a term which combines mapping and legalism. Blake's repetitions of this word reinforce the scenes of the strictures of the speaker feels upon entering in the city. It is as if language itself, the poet's medium, experiences a hemming in restrictions of resources. Blake's repetition, thundering and oppressing, reflects the suffocating atmosphere of the city, but world also undergo transformation with this repetition, thus make between the third and the fourth line. Change from a verb to pair of noun from an act of observation, which leaves some room for imaginative elaborations to an deliberate imprint, branding the people's bodies regardless of the speaker's action. Ironically, the speaker's meeting with these marks represents the experience closer or to a human encounter that the poem will offer the speaker. All the speaker's subjects, men, infants, chimney sweepers, soldiers, and harlots, are known only through the traces they leave behind the cries. The blood on the place's walls, signs of human form in the human form that Blake has used repeatedly in the song of personify and render natural phenomena is lacking. In the third stanza, the cry of chimney sweeper and sigh of metaphors into soot of church walls and blood on palaces walls. But we never see the chimney sweepers or